The Israeli military on October 19th released footage purportedly showing Yahya Sinwar, the leader of Hamas, along with his family in the hours leading up to the deadly October 7th attack on southern Israel. The footage, claimed to be from the night of October 6th in Khan Younis, depicts Sinwar with 3 children and a woman identified by Israeli military spokesperson Rear Admiral Daniel Hagari as his wife. In the video, the group is seen moving through a tunnel, transporting various items, including mattresses and water bottles.
The IDF recently confirmed that Yahya Sinwar, the leader of Hamas and the face of evil behind the October 7th massacre, was killed in Rafah. Tonight we are declassifying footage of Sinwar from just a few hours before the October 7th massacre, as well as his movements inside Gaza as he fled over the past year.
Hagari indicated that throughout the ongoing conflict, Sinwar had continued to hide underground, ultimately fleeing to Rafah as Israeli forces advanced into Khan Younis, both of which are located in the southern Gaza Strip. He added that Sinwar's DNA was discovered on a piece of tissue near the site where 6 Israeli hostages were found dead in al-Sultan, Rafah, last month.
IDF operations in Khan Younis forced Sinwar to flee to Rafah. Last month, Sinwar's DNA was found on a piece of tissue he used, a few hundred meters from a tunnel where 6 Israeli hostages were brutally executed in al-Sultan in Rafah. Then Sinwar fled yet again.
During the briefing, Hagari presented a second video showing what he described as the last moments of Sinwar. The footage captures tank shelling on a building with a figure identified as Sinwar visible through a window moments before the explosion. Hagari further stated that Sinwar was living a luxurious life inside the tunnel. He claimed that Sinwar consistently prioritized himself, his wealth, and the interests of Hamas terrorists over the well-being of the people of Gaza.
This is a footage of Sinwar just hours before the October 7th massacre, where Sinwar was hiding his family and equipment, including beds, pillows, food, and water, and a television. He was hiding it inside Hamas underground tunnel network. He was doing that all night alone with his family in order to keep his position classified. It was all happening in Khan Younis. This was a luxury that the people of Gaza did not have, as Sinwar always prioritized himself, his money, and Hamas terrorists over the people of Gaza.
Sinwar, who was 61 at the time of his death, was recognized as Hamas's top leader and the mastermind behind the October 7th attack that resulted in approximately 1,200 casualties, predominantly civilians, and the abduction of around 250 individuals. In the wake of Sinwar's killing, both Israel and Hamas have indicated a reluctance to halt the hostilities in Gaza. Currently, about 100 hostages remain in Gaza, with at least 30 confirmed dead by Israeli officials. Hamas has insisted that the release of hostages is contingent upon a ceasefire and the withdrawal of Israeli troops.